If you boot up Valhalla right now after installing the pretty big update, it's kinda small on PS5, but it's way bigger on other platforms. You get a message about the Tombs of the Fallen content that is now available for free for everyone. And you can already access it after unlocking the settlement, so that's very early on in the game, like once you reach England. So there's not a quest or anything. We want to go to the docks, so near the shipyard, run past the lady where you can customize your ship, and then you find some people here, talk to them, and then you will see a cutscene. After which an icon of the first tomb will appear on the map. You don't have to watch the cutscene though, or like talk to these people. You can go straight to the tomb because you will already see the vortex when you use Zoom in. And inside this tomb you find a map with 3 other tombs. But I will showcase them here as well. So one is in East Anglia over here on the map. One is on a fast travel point in Yorkshire over here on the map. And then you find the 4th and final one over here, so pretty close by. In these tombs, expect platforming puzzles and like having to move pieces in order to open the final door. It's a huge change of pace from the river raids or the mastery challenges. Like there's no combat at all. Don't worry about the traps, by the way, because at least in my experience, they don't do any damage, even without armor. No, it's really about finding all the objects and using the environment to complete the puzzles. And also at the end of each tomb, you get at least one new piece of the Fallen Hero armor set, which I will go more in depth on in a future video. It's a really cool armor set. And also keep an eye out for these relics you find in every tomb, except for the first one at the end. So search the area near the end. We'll have locations up soon and kind of speculate what it might mean. I'm not sure if it like means something already. I think it will be for the future. But of course, your theories are also more than welcome in the comments down below. Now let's look at all the other new additions and changes with this brand new Valhalla update. Of course, if you like the video so far and enjoy the Valhalla content here on the channel, then leaving a like on the video would really help me out. You can enter my giveaway for 2,300 credits via the link in the pinned comment. We'll be announcing the winner very soon. And now let's look at an amazing sword you can claim in the Ubisoft Connect section of the game. It is 100 units and you earn these units by leveling up your Ubisoft Connect account by doing the challenges. And the best way to earn XP is by making sure that you're up to date on the time limited challenges. These give quite a lot and you can of course do them every week. And right now, at the time of this recording, if you jump into a river raid, then immediately leave, you can claim the community challenge. So you got till Thursday to do that for 50 XP. Anyway, then you should get enough at one point for this blade if you don't have enough already. You mostly want to get it for the amazing look with the Assassin's Creed Valhalla symbol on the handle. I think the runes say Guild from Mentor's Guild. The extra melee damage is decent, not really great, but it's still a solid pickup, especially if you did not have a second one-handed sword yet. And well, there will also be a chance to pick up a free scythe during the Wild Hunt festival that starts on November 11th till December 2nd, as we see on the roadmap. And now we got a trailer where we see this pretty cool looking scythe in action. Also the brand new activities we can expect, like horse racing and a tournament against the druid enemies and werewolves. So it should be more challenging. I'm totally down for that, and I will of course be streaming it on Thursday the moment it goes live. Right now in the game, you can, by the way, already see that the festival terrain is getting prepared for this spooky event. I'm looking forward to it, apart from the archery challenge, of course. That is also back, but with obstacles this time. And hopefully new lines for the archery lady, please.
You make your ancestors proud.
New additions we already have right now are the 3 brand new skills. No extra nodes were added, so just 3 brand new skills will pop up when you check the skill menu for the first time. Went really fast, but they're really there. For the bear playstyle, we got perfect parry, so if you press the parry button at the nick of time, so when the enemy is about to hit you, you have this blast appear, dealing more damage than with the regular parry damage skill. Like here, with the perfect parry, I do 46, while the parry damage after that on the same enemy deals 33. So that's quite the increase. It can sometimes be hard to pull this off though, so you have to kind of get used to it. But I like how they reward like extra timing and skill. And of course parrying is harder depending on the difficulty you play on. So it will be harder to use the perfect parry on the higher difficulties. If you prefer to dodge, then the Master Counter is a great addition, which we find in the Raven section. So you basically add a cool hidden blade attack at the end of a counter roll, which you can of course perform by dodging towards an enemy that's performing an unblockable, so red glowing attack. So now instead of just going over them, you deal some small bit of extra damage, but it's more about creating an opening for your next combo. And it looks of course really cool using your hidden blade in combat like this. You find it after the combat roll skill, because you of course need that first before you can do this. Same, by the way, for the improved bow stun finisher in the Wolf section. And this one is also quite nice. With the focus of the Nornir ability, you can easily get the enemies on their knees and then hit the stun attack prompt from afar to kill not one, but multiple stunned enemies in one go. Although what you will sometimes see is that you only hit one enemy still with this skill unlocked, even though there are multiple enemies stunned nearby. Seems to happen when they're not like close to each other. And you can also still get interrupted during this attack when the enemy attacks you, so keep that in mind. But yeah, overall, totally nice to have the fights go a bit faster. It still costs 1 arrow per bow stun finisher, but overall, just a great addition. Looks pretty cool too. We also got some changes and fixes, for example for the level 2 X Fury, because this did not get the intended ability increases before the update. So this was pre-patch, glide enemy without building towards ability damage. We deal 75, and then with the Ullr's Hunter set and other ability damage items, I increase my ability damage by a ton, but I only see damage increases to 80 and 82, and that likely has to do with the decreased stun bar of the Goliath. So now after the update, I already do 106 damage on the same enemy, likely from the regular ability damage I already have. And if I then increase that even more with those Ullr Hunter Pack items, the damage goes to 181 and 248, so that's a massive increase. We'll be testing this more because this might be a cool build to play around with. First, when nuking a stun bar of an animal, they would not budge, so you could not perform a stun attack, like nothing would really happen. While if you now, for example, parry a wolf, you can do the stun attack. Same for the bears, by the way. First, nothing would happen. Now, nuke their stun bar, you see the prompt appear, and you got the cool animation, and bam, the bear is dead. They note that missing vibration or haptic feedback on PS5 after version 1.3.2 is fixed, and yes, I can confirm that this seems to work again. First, with the Discovery Tour, your playtime would always be 0, no matter how long you played. Now it does count correctly, but only after the update, so you will never know how long you played the Discovery Tour before the patch. A very annoying thing was the new quest alert and new Avenge quest nearby notification that would not go away sometimes, and it would just pop up again and again. They say that they fixed it now, so hopefully we don't see it anymore. Something they also said they fixed, but I'm not really seeing it, is the battle cry did not affect alpha animals during fights. So yes, before the update, nothing really happens, as you see right here. Now after the update, I went back to the same alpha animal, and I'm still not really seeing any impact from this. So it's either like a very small effect, with like no animation, or these bull enemies just don't care about this pretty bad ability you can of course get during the first river raids. We also got the typical graphics, animation, and audio fixes. They also note that numerous clipping issues were fixed, but not sure which. We checked the Mentor Armor shoulders, but they are still the same. So totally let me know in the comments if you of course found any changes. Also secret changes that they did not note in the patch notes. You can also always email me to the input@joraptor.com email address if you found anything in the game. I will be highlighting that soon. Go over the festivals, these strange relics, brand new gear items, and other stuff that we can get from the festivals, and way more. So just subscribe for everything Assassin's Creed Valhalla if you haven't already. A like on the video would really help me out. I put a link to the patch notes in the video description, and totally check out my stream of the first few tombs by clicking on the screen. I also share Red Hat selection and more. I will link to it also at the end of our photo mode showcase. You can share your shots via the dedicated pictures channel on our Discord. You can find a link to the Discord in the pinned comment. Okay, Joyce, or should I say Tomb Raider, come in. We got you. You've been through all these tombs, of course, as well. For now, we're gonna look at pictures. Send your tomb pictures, by the way, to us.
Yes, looking forward to them. But first up, we've got Chrissy Tomaselli, hope I pronounced your name right, over on Twitter, who took on the Draugr Hemming with his mighty lit-up spears. I think this is perfect timing on the picture here, seeing the lightning strike just in front of Aver's feet. This boss fight was also pretty intense. Next up is Calf over on Discord, who took this cinematic shot of Eivor while aiming with a light bow. I love the blur on the arrow in front while the rest is fully focused. As a ranged player myself, I really like this. And finally, we've got Ragnar234, who jumped into the Discovery Tour and took this stunning but also terrifying shot of Fenrir in Asgard. The sun that goes under and in warm colors goes perfect with the glowing ropes around him. Will we be able to return one day to try and fight him again? What do you think, Jor?
Yeah, but it seems that we will not return to his location, but actually do that in the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. We also have a video about that. Maybe I will show that here. You know where to find the stream. It's on the channel. For now, we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.